Gibson. Jacobson.
Here.
Blackman.
Here.
Sorry.
Here.
Jaden.
Yeah.
Waltner.
Present.
Minutes of the last meeting.
Moved to accept.
Second.
All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Vouchers and salaries.
Motion to approve.
Blackman.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Jaden.
Yes.
Waltner.
Yes.
Jacobson.
Yes.
Financial report.
Motion to approve as presented.
Second.
Sorry.
Yes.
Jaden.
Yes.
Waltner.
Yes.
Jacobson.
Yes.
Blackman.
Yes.
Liquor licenses. Casey's, Dollar General, Freeman Shopping Center, Hoots, and Valley View Golf Course.
Can we move Hoots down to underneath Hoots, or move the agreement up to above the liquor license renewals? If we're renewing it for a year, it'd be nice to renew the lease to Hoots before we renew their liquor license.
You want to just,
Just leave that one out to where it doesn't.
okay, well then make a motion with,
I make a motion to renew Casey's, Dollar General, Freeman Shopping Center, and Valley View liquor license renewals.
Second.
Jaden.
Yes.
Waltner.
Yes.
Jacobson.
Yep.
Blackman.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
second reading, ordinance 2025-04, policy, or excuse me, police residency.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Call roll.
Waltner.
Yes.
Jacobson.
Yes.
Blackman.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Jaden.
Yes.
First reading of tree ordinance. You want to tell
Yeah,
just what you're changing, Charlie?
The only thing we're changing are, presently we're supposed to be 5 members, and right now we are at 5 members. We've got Lance Edwards, Wade's on the board, I'm on the board, Micah Graber, and Mark Harberts. So we're at 5 right now, and when Glenn passed away, we lost a line, so we want to get a lines back onto it, which would put us at 6. And there's a potential we could have another line to be on it too, so if I move it to 7, that'd give the opportunity to get an extra line on it, or another person if we would want to. But it's not that we'd have to be, it would be up to 7, so it's not like we'd have to fill it.
And that's all that's changing in this.
That's all what we are changing.
It'd be the first reading. Police cameras.
All right. I know we kind of talked about this last meeting. Kind of went through, got numbers, a little bit more into it. So if you look at the on-site one, so the only reason why you see on there, you'll see 3 cameras for the 360 IR. Is because they're going to bring out a refurbished one for the golf course to replace that one out there, because that one is pretty much defective right now and it doesn't operate or work. So they were going to bring out a refurbished one to replace that one. So technically we'd only be paying for the 3 cameras through on-site, because that is the one camera that's already pre-existing out there by them. And look at the price.
Still under warranty then?
Yeah, so you get, there is a warranty for the 3 cameras except for the refurbished one, because you'll get the 5-year warranty with the 3 cameras that we plan on putting up in our locations. If you look at the map, shows you the one for the fire station, one over here by Lions Park, and then the other one to be designated out by Highway 81, pretty much is going to be right there between Total Stop and the pharmacy. On that pole, we've already gotten all permissions from Northwest Energy. I even stopped and talked with Barry about internet access and stuff like that for that location as well. The one for Juniper, we won't need, because we can link that right back here to City Hall. So that's the cost for that one. For on-site, your next one you'll be looking at is from Foss Security. And I think that after we went through the high side of all the numbers and all that, it was $17,800 is what you're looking at a cost on all that. The only thing he didn't figure into this one was labor cost and travel out of Sioux Falls to come here to do all the installation and stuff into that. So it'd be the same thing. Basically, the reason why this one would be so much higher is because we would be replacing the camera that's out there at the golf course. So we had to go back to a 4-set camera system again. That's why we'd be paying the $17,800 for those. It would be to totally replace the one out there at the golf course.
Doesn't say what the warranty is on there.
It does not say a warranty or anything like that in his quote here that I'm looking at. He may have forgot to put that on there. And he did not. I guess that's something we didn't discuss today either when I had him on the phone, trying to discuss more about it. And then your last one is going to be Dakota Surveillance. This one here is rather pricey. I'm not sure what's, other than a lot of it is the cameras. They don't have the cameras like Foss has and On-Site uses. They have their own systems and stuff that they do. And then once again, that's also 4-camera system. You're looking at $24,993.43 off of that one there. So I understand, that we're looking to have good quality cameras, but we don't need to go killing our budget for trying to get accomplished what we want to get accomplished.
So with these three cameras that we have highlighted here,
Yes.
plus the one then it would be the 4 cameras total with the golf course?
Yes. Would be, well, I don't know if we want to do just our 3 cameras or if we want to talk with the golf course committee and see if they want to replace that one.
No, I understand, but it would be, the town would have 4 cameras total if the golf course is working?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So right now, we're talking about the 3.
Yep.
Yep.
Right. So if we go with On-Site, we would have the 3 cameras that we get from On-Site.
You did the math for Foss. What was that?
17,000.
$17,800.
And that's 4.
That's for 4 cameras.
All
Because
right.
we'd be replacing the one out there at the golf course.
Okay, and then the on-site was the 13.5, and that's for
3.
3.
Yep. And then they would bring out a refurbished camera to put up there to replace the one out there at the golf course.
And that's what I was asking. So would that be warranted then? Are they, the refurbished one, are they?
No, the refurbished one
So
would
we
not be
would-
warranted.
we'll
So
still
we'd only
have
have the 3 cameras that would be 5-year warranty.
So we'll have to, I understand that, but we have to pay for the one going to the golf course?
Yes. No, they're gonna replace that camera.
That's what I was asking,
Right.
okay.
They were originally gonna come out here and replace that camera beforehand,
Okay.
but because of the camera project that I had planned on doing, they're holding off to find out, because if we're gonna go through them to do the camera project, then they'll just come out and they'll replace that one out there as well,
That's
instead of having to come back.
That's on-site?
Yes, that's on site.
And
So basically, that 13,571 is for 4.
Well, right, for 4, yeah. Right.
And the Foss, I see that they have the motorized lens.
Yep.
Does the on-site have that also?
These 2 are pretty much the same exact camera.
Okay, so they,
Yep.
apples to
Yep,
apples.
they're apples to apples. The only one that's different is gonna be the Dakota Surveillance. That's the only different camera.
Except that the on-site is a 4-megapixel camera, and
And
the
they're
Foss
8.
is an 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I did talk with Foss, and that guy knows his stuff.
Right.
Definitely, and I'm sure they all do.
Yep.
But
Yep.
yeah, the 8 megapixel will be much clearer
Yes.
than
Right.
4. I
Right.
mean, I have the 4 right now.
Yep,
You want to go to 8?
Yeah, you definitely want to go
Yeah.
all of 8 if you're going to go.
right.
Or else
But
it-
these are what they had available and stuff without getting too high prices spendy in cameras and stuff. So,
But what would be the cost if on-site would give you an 8 meg camera instead of the 4?
I don't know, we'd have to bring that back to the table again and see what they would,
I would think
I
you
would.
should.
Then you're going apples to apples.
I would,
Right.
I would, Baron, you don't want a 4.
yeah.
No.
No, you do.
I popped that right away and I
Yeah.
was
Okay.
concerned.
I mean, when the one out there at the golf course was working, I mean, was working great. I mean, great camera view and all that stuff. I could read plates and all that stuff with that one out there. So, if you want me to go see if I can get an 8 megapixel, then
Yep.
through on-site, I can do
I
that
would.
too, and then we can bring this back to the table again.
Yeah,
You have
sorry, I
access to
would.
the golf course.
Yeah.
Yes, I have access to the golf course camera. Right now, it's not working.
Yeah, you do. For a
It needs to be
short
replaced.
period of time.
Until
But they're only gonna replace that one at the golf course with a 4 megapixel. They won't replace it unless we buy 4 brand new cameras.
I understand.
Yeah, so when you talk to them, for the 8, we want to have all 4.
All 4 be 8 megapixels.
I think too, why do we want to put refurbished up at the golf course?
Because it was 3.
Well, because they want to they want to find out what the actual problem is with the one that's out there. Is it the camera, which we already kind of determined it's the camera that's out there, or is it the line that runs into the clubhouse, or trying to figure out what that actual issue is there and why we're having that issue.
And I assume whoever we do, when they go back out there, they would make sure that all works. And
Right.
if it's
Yep.
a line
Yep.
or whatever, it's all
Yep.
good.
Yep. That would be replacing all lines and all that stuff and all that. So.
And I see, this is cloud, are they both cloud-based, or I see the one has a hard drive?
Yeah, so the one that would come from Foss, I think would be a hard drive system.
Because you do pay monthly
Says hard
for
drive.
the cloud.
Yep, right.
So
right,
just,
right.
if this on-site is
Right.
cloud-based, then you've
Yep.
got a monthly
Yep.
subscription.
On-site cloud base?
The
Yeah.
only thing is,
Yeah.
without
On-site is a cloud-based.
cloud-based, you don't have access to it.
Right.
Real time.
Yep,
Right.
yep.
That would be a question too, I guess, for
Yeah, I would
Foss.
find out the monthly or quarterly, whatever fee it is too, if it's gonna go up with more cameras, because I know what we're paying now, but
And if the Foss one does include, because it's got hard drives, but so does on-site, I believe.
Right.
Yeah, they had a desktop setup, so.
Yep.
Right. Which would be, well, like he explained, it's kind of like a desktop, but it's exactly just like a receiver kind of thing that downloads everything to it, just like you see at the one that's out there at the clubhouse, if you've seen that one out there. So,
Yeah.
Probably look at bigger than a 2 terabyte too.
Well, if it goes cloud, then you don't have to worry about
And
it.
you,
No.
Right,
then you
yeah.
have plenty. Yeah.
But
I don't know what we pay for cloud right now for the one out to the golf course, but
Yeah. Yeah, if you could, we can answer them questions, then
Okay.
we'd have a better idea of,
yep, I got the notes here and I'll go back and
All
I'll
right.
get in contact with them before the next meeting and get more answers.
okay, thank you very much.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay? Thank you, Ben.
It looks like Dakota Surveillance is everything you guys want for $24,993, so they're all gonna be right there at the same price when you're done adding your frills on them.
It's something in my mind and
Probably.
kind of this. Dewey, the truck purchase, talk about that, have you?
Six, maybe not 8.
Wade and me did go down last Wednesday and looked at that truck. Was pretty much as good as what you seen on the pictures. Did have the DOT last year done on it. Maintenance, when they had trouble, they did take a mechanic, otherwise they did oil changes, all that themselves. Took a bunch of pictures, was sending to Terry, or to Aaron. Underneath looks extremely good. You got some of your stuff that usually do your little pancakes and that in a few years you're gonna have to do something with it. I mean, the truck looked very good, sander, all that, all worked. He got to go out and drive her.
Yeah, the way it looks here, I mean, even the undercarriage is,
Yes,
you
very
know,
good.
yeah, for the purpose of the truck, and it's,
what it's been used for.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the only thing I saw is the S cams and the brake cams. You probably have to be replaced here before too long there.
And really, the worst rust was way up on the top on the by the lights. But all trucks are that are 2004 are gonna be, everything else was just solid. Got a rubber chain link underneath, or in the middle for salt. You dump it in the box and that comes out, and
And it
that's
has-
all run on a screen by speed.
We don't have one with a wing on it now, do we?
No.
Yeah.
This has got a belly plow on it too,
Would-
that I've never seen.
Would that wing be helpful?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like, and the rubber's good.
Yeah, brand new tires in the back.
Yeah, now, that plow, is that similar to what we use?
Yes, it's a state-run plow.
All right.
Same thing the state uses here in Olivet.
Yeah, and I looked at the DOT thing, and that was very good, yeah. Yeah, I would say, the way it looks, and it sounds good, started good, runs
Yep.
good.
He took them up and down some hills to make sure that it had power, and
Okay,
automatic, so there's no shifting on any of it.
nice.
It's got all standard DOT blue lights, white lights, has all of that. And everything was pretty quick on it. I was kind of surprised on the plows when you hit them, they were in tight.
And
Pretty much all the wears,
Pins were all tight and everything.
And the price on it?
28,000,
Okay.
How much was it?
28,000.
And to get it here?
To get it here, I called 3 different places, and one sent back, and it was $1,400. Mark works out of Yankton.
Okay.
Where's it at?
Candona, Minnesota?
Minnesota.
So why can't you go over there and put dealer plates on it and drive it home?
We could. That's
Instead of $1,400.
333 miles.
Yeah.
And we'll have to take a truck with a trailer to throw the plow on.
Drive it with the plow on it. Wait till it snows, do Minnesota a favor.
Well, until after Saturday, you might be.
Weigh the fuel, the differences, the labor differences.
I'm guessing that truck's not made for highway speed either. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be 60, 65 probably.
Yeah.
In the end, we won't save as much as we think we will. In the end, we won't save as much as we think we will.
Right.
Plus, it takes them away from work for a day.
Mhm.
It's not too bad.
I understand what Lonnie's saying, but yeah, by the time you do the numbers,
Like I said, if we, at this time of year, if we're taking away that project.
So what do you want to do, Mr. Street
I would-
Commissioner?
Be there close.
ask Lisa how's I know we probably don't have it in the equipment budget there, so I don't have it in front of me here.
Yeah, you do.
I'm sorry, I don't have it.
Ahead.
We do?
Yeah, it's in your pile.
Did I go buy it?
It's at the front of it.
If you're looking that way, you're looking at revenue.
I don't. You print on the backside.
Just help them out and stuff. Give them the quick answer.
You don't have an equipment line in the streets, but you have money in the streets.
Yes, I know that.
Budget, so.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. So we don't have to do anything special with the budget? Okay.
Is there anything coming up that
Yeah,
hasn't been paid for yet?
the street thing there, but he'll get to that, and I think we'll be,
And is that where your crushing the concrete comes into?
Yep, that also. But there's
There's some there.
$148,000 available in the street budget. What year is this truck?
2004.
in comparison to the one that we looked at.
I think this one's better. This is made more for it. That other one is good with the stainless steel. Sander on built-wise, heavy-wise,
heavier.
It is.
way bigger frame on it.
Okay.
Plow size, they got a airbag plus extra springs for the wing. So if you take the
Yeah.
wing off, you might sit a little bit.
I like that. Yeah, so I guess I'd make a motion to to do the purchase with the hauling.
I'll second.
Did you get one?
Jacobson?
Yes.
Blackman?
Yes.
Sorry?
Yes.
Jaden?
Yes.
Waltner?
Yes.
Thank you, Dewey.
Thank you guys
Thanks,
for
Ray.
going up there to look at it too. Appreciate it.
Aaron, is that fire hall thing, you know about
Yeah.
that?
Yep, so, the floor of the fire hall's got quite a bit of age on it. Either need to be stripped down or sealed or something like that if we can. And then, I don't know how long it's been, we had a janitor for that building before, we don't have that anymore. I'd like to look at having that done again if it's monthly or something to keep that building in good shape in the meeting room. So,
Do you have somebody in mind, or you want me to talk to Leslie?
I was gonna see if Leslie would be interested in doing
Why'd
that.
we quit that anyway?
Greg
Greg was doing it.
Greg was doing it and then quit.
And then when they said they could do it themselves.
Oh, that's what I was trying to get.
How'd that go?
Okay.
Yeah. Not great.
Yeah, no.
But I think that floor,
I don't want that far. Has that been resealed since we built it?
Greg's done some
Greg's
stuff to it, I know
Yeah.
before, but
Yeah, it is. But probably not for a long
I don't know how
time.
far it's been stripped down and redone, or if it's just been done over the top or not also, but
Black.
it's, when you go to clean it now, it's got edges to it that catch everything, so,
Do you have somebody in mind for that, or you want me to talk to Greg?
want to talk to the group to see first, and then
Okay.
if there's any, Greg's our guy, then,
We could probably take the scrubber down there and take the floor with the black pad on it and work it over like they do in the community center.
we can get with Greg and just have him take a look at it and see if he thinks it's doable or not. And
He'll usually just give
It
a
won't be, but
price for his time, and then he'll just
Yeah.
purchase the stuff through the city.
So,
But
you got room in your budget for, I mean,
something.
right?
so,
I mean,
yeah.
it's where it's gonna come out of, so, I mean, get it taken care of.
Does it come out of that one, or does it come out of, building?
I found it, Lonnie.
We don't have a building,
What?
so we just have City Hall.
Okay.
Government building is just City
Over
Hall.
to see the
It's
end
gonna
of it.
come out
I don't
of
like that
fire.
one.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
you have in front of you the Hoots agreement that is signed by Jay.
And that's what we proposed. He did not succeed in changing anything.
It is what we propose.
I make a motion that we renew the lease, having the mayor sign with it, with Jay Hofer for the lease agreement on Hoots.
Second?
Blackman?
Yes.
Sorry?
Yes.
Jaden?
Yes.
Waltner?
Yes.
Jacobson?
Yes.
Make a motion to renew the Hoots on-off sale liquor license.
Second.
Sorry?
Yes.
Jaden?
Yes.
Waltner?
Yes.
Jacobson?
Yes.
Blackman?
Yes.
Lonnie, you have something? Aaron?
A couple of things. So we met with the golf course board last night, kind of end of the season. Course, or the clubhouse is closed, everybody knows. They're blowing out sprinkler lines on the course. Should get that done here this week pretty easily. So getting close to being done with the season. Obviously, the last couple of days have been pretty nice out there, but things in the clubhouse, the hoods were cleaned yesterday, so that needs to get done yearly, so that was done. We still have the kitchen fire suppression still needs to be moved away from the hoods, so that'll be something we'll have to get done for next season. One of the glass cooler there went out the other day, so we're gonna get that looked at and see if Coke or anybody like that would bring one in, something like that. Yeah, I think that's the main stuff. Golf course, ambulance, fire department met last month, and we've got 11 people that'll do EVOC training for the ambulance. That's one of the things the ambulance department is looking for, was more drivers, so we don't have that scheduled yet, but we will do a training, so we'll have those available. And then Cody asked me to bring up the sign on 6th Street in Cherry. The lights aren't working. So wondered if we need to get that fixed.
Where?
The one at the end of the, right at the end of 6th Street, looking at the old Casey's. Messing board if there were.
Probably just need some bulbs inside.
The bulbs are bad, or valves, or what we need to do, but if we want to get Valley Electric in there to take a look at it, or not. I don't know. I assume that's our sign.
What,
The development
That's
side?
the development sign.
It's the developments.
Development Corporation.
Oh, that one is?
The one where you put the letters up
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's their sign.
Okay.
So I just want to clarify, the EVOC drivers, you're going to pay them the same as the EMTs? Or do we want to discuss this when we do salaries at year end? Or, I mean, I don't care. I just
Yeah.
want to make sure that all of a sudden I have an EVOC driver and
What are you
I want
gonna
to
pay
know
'em?
what I'm paying them.
Yep.
I don't know how fast this is going to happen, so if we have time to wait when we
Yeah,
do
it's-
salaries in January.
18 hours of training. We don't have it scheduled yet or anything
Okay.
like that. So
I thought it was 19, didn't they have an hour of refurbishing floors?
Or 20?
Cleaning bathrooms.
So yeah, it's something we probably need to talk to
Yeah.
about that. I don't know if it'd be the same as EMT, because you don't have to go through all the 180 hours.
Right, but you're
Something
still
like that.
giving your time when
Yep.
you're going, so I mean, it's something to think about, but we'll have to make sure and have that.
I think
Yep.
we'll pay the same. I should pay the same.
I'm okay with that, because I'm gonna be one of them, so.
No, they're not taking away their time. That's probably the biggest part.
Right.
They're taking
Well,
away time.
You gotta go through the class. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not just
No, I-
jumping into
Yep.
the one.
I think it'd be the same too.
Good.
Why make it more complicated for Lisa?
So concerning the golf course, if you're gonna meet in December again,
I don't know if we will in December, we'll do
Probably
it in
not.
January.
well, and I've talked to Lisa and so forth, there's a good chance, you're in the black.
Insurance hit this month.
Yeah. It's
But it's
close,
still
but we're close.
a decision should be made. If not for this year, for next, or, if that would happen, since we are now, what's it called, self-sustaining or self-supporting. If there is money left over, that would take, that would have to handle that different.
Yep.
It'd be like water and streets and so forth then. And so that your board understands that, so forth.
Yep, we talked about that last night.
So you probably
Shared that
won't
with
meet till
everybody.
January. 'Cause
Right.
she printed, I've got the financials and so forth, and yeah, I'm sure that it's close. It's close. And if you're not gonna meet in December, then if they got the water,
Financials, December.
it's 40, you have 40.
Well, and
You
it doesn't
would.
really pay because you still have December, there's so many bills in December.
Would it-
January is when you'll have year end, you'll have for sure,
would it help if you'd quit getting the mail?
right?
So, anyway, that's, and if you're getting the lines blown out, I'm sure they'll,
Yeah, there's a charge for the compressor to blow the line and stuff, and so it'll be charged yet this year, so.
well, this is not his first year doing it, so,
No.
Terry?
The other thing we're looking at is that we have 2 open spots on the board. So whoever we suggest, whoever wants to, we have to bring that to the council to have approved for them to be on there. Okay. So we'll have that on the next agenda.
Next meeting, we'll put that on the agenda.
Okay.
You have somebody who will take it. Good.
Excellent.
We have an excess amount of bicycles and TVs at the landfill. What would we like to do with them? Or what do we want to do about it? They get a roll
Can't
off?
the bicycles go
again?
in the metal
Bikes are in the
pile?
metal pile. The only reason they pulled them is there was someone who used to take them down to Springfield for refurbishing, and I took,
They don't, I don't think Springfield takes.
No, and I took-
There's a mountain of bikes down there now.
I took some bikes to Sioux Falls that does the same thing, and that was a mountain of bikes. I couldn't believe how many were in there, so
So
as
just have
far
them-
as I'm concerned, they can go in the scrap pile
Metal
and nail them.
pile. Yeah, what about the TVs?
I suppose we'll have to find out who takes them and get them.
Because we're charging an upcharge on TVs.
Right.
Who was
We'll
it?
have to pay to get rid of them too.
Yeah,
Who
right.
was that
right.
up north? Wasn't there someone up north that used to pick them up?
Somebody from Lake Norton that used
Yeah,
to,
that's right. Maybe we could check around and see if we can find out.
because they used to take TVs for the gold in there, and then the guys from Lake Andes
Would take the
would
tin.
take the tin. So they kind of separated.
But it might be worth checking with them up there and to see if we can get rid of TVs then. That should start slowing down. We should get down more to flat screens now.
Anyway, that was just a question that I had. I don't know where to go with that, so. I don't know who's gonna call, or I don't know who to call is the whole thing.
Yeah. So
Um,
Jim used to know the guy up north, but I think you know him
Jimmy
too.
had the phone number of that.
From Lake Norton, right?
Norton.
Yeah. You could check with Jim.
That's all I have.
You got more, I forgot to talk to you, the garbage truck, we had broken wires on it
You got more.
when we had, last Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday when
Yeah.
When it
we
was-
got
when it was
back.
pushed back.
There was wires that were broke on the side that we had to splice into. And when he got it back, the screen went out, which he had to jump that just to get the Tuesday route done. So we took it back down. Ends up being a fuse inside the truck that got blown. And I did talk to him about our truck, and we're still in line for January. I'm sorry, things been winter time where everything's jumping up.
Yeah, yeah. Is there a, when he sets the cans back down, is there a softer way to do it, or is it just always just slam them down as hard as it?
A lot of it's slamming it down.
Because I had a brand new can before he started, and now it looks like the.
Did the original?
If you get it by a curb, he's got a hard time judging on the curb when he takes the wheels out.
I didn't know if there was like a, if you lightly push on the handle and it goes down softer, or if it's just slam and that's it.
Some of that, if you go down and you stop it and release it, it will go open before it hits down. If you just do it the way the truck does, yes, it's gonna come down, and it's just the way it's set up.
Be interesting on a new one if it's got some soft settings in it or something like that.
You'd think they'd improve that you could actually.
The worst is
Like
Sixth
soft
Street and all
close.
of them that think they gotta put it right by the curb. Well, the can comes up and comes down, it's gonna try to put it back to that curb.
Right.
Hits it, pushes it a little bit, and the wheels go out. That's
So
why we
you're
got
just gonna put it
34.
down the street a little bit further?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've tried to talk to them to stay out farther away from it, so when you grab it and it comes down, it stays away from the
Because
curb.
that can go off, grab it, right? I wonder if this new one's gonna have some different settings that would help with that, maybe or not. Be something to look into, maybe. Good.
Padded garbage cans, bottoms.
They get expensive when you get.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't wanna have to keep buying garbage.
Looks good what you did up front here on with the dirt and cleaning that all up. I want to get a tree, but I think we should put bury some sprinkler heads in there so we can water it decent once in a while instead of it turning ugly. I mean, now would be the time to put them in. I'm not looking at an expensive system, just put 4 heads in on the ground and then we can water it, and if we put a tree in there, we have a better chance of keeping it alive. I think it'd be nice.
When are you gonna start this project, Charlie?
When I finish my garage, I don't know.
Teach you to speak up. Well, yeah,
You gotta,
if you're gonna,
grass
you've gotta have water, it's gonna look nice.
Yeah, and we should keep it looking nice. It didn't look
I
nice.
mean, you can get it started with a hose and a sprinkler, but you know you're gonna have dry years. And then
Right.
if you don't keep it wet,
And
the weeds
think it
grow,
just
and then
puts
you're
a-
right back where you
It
were.
wouldn't take a lot there, and you don't have to worry about hoses. You can just, I'm not talking elaborate, you could just at least just hook it up with a garden hose, but the heads are buried and you don't have to worry about hoses when they mow.
So,
So get a price or
yeah, find out,
find out.
and get her done.
That'd be my recommendation.
You can do that.
No, someone can do that. I can get a price for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay?
all right.
Dewey will touch up on Main Street, and Barron had the cameras, and they stole all my thunder. Yeah, yeah.
You have more than that.
No, he's gonna,
I know, but you.
I know. It's been a long week.
Jerry Hora is very upset with you. You have taken his ski slope away.
I'm sure.
There's no place to ski
Yeah.
now.
But they did find out what was going on with it, and Dewey will explain, and Charlie will get the pictures up there.
That is really.
Want to start with the video first, or the?
Did I send a video?
Yep.
Doesn't make a difference. We saw cut the bad spot that was there that we thought there's groundwater in there coming up or a spring. Well, I found out there's a 3/4 inch water line that
Is leaking.
feeds the old dock buyer Dennis. And we started getting Randy drove over to get the concrete out, and there was a couple soft spots in there, but the whole thing was wet. Once Alex started digging and got the gravel down and got the felt out, extremely 2 spots, that truck just was gone. And sloughie stuff come up, and we started digging down and almost ripped this out because it's only 3.5 foot down. And there's pinholes all in it, and that's our problem. So now we got to saw cut back towards Main to where the water main's at.
Back towards Maine.
Yep,
I mean that.
that's facing east, would be on the west side. We had to take about 8 more panels out. Then we got
To the
Carl
west or to the
Where's
east?
that put you?
to the west.
Okay.
Where's that put you?
Put you right on the corner where Randy did everything on Main Street.
Okay, so
Yep.
you're not going into that then?
Nope. It matches right up to everything that was done. And some of these panels here had a bunch of cracks in there that
That was after I was there then.
we're gonna take some curb out. That by Mr. G's, it humped up there, so we're gonna take 3 of the curb out there.
How confident are you that that line ain't leaking further east?
We're gonna have, Carl's gonna come in here and he's gonna bore in a brand new line to the main, and we're getting rid of that line. Right now, I have no confidence in that line. That line's shot.
Oh, that goes to the Buyer building.
There is pinholes all over there, and every time you touch the line, you get another one.
So one good thing, we don't need the drain tile, going, into.
Yeah,
the
we
storm.
talked to
But,
Paul
where are you gonna hook Byers building up then?
back on the main. He's gonna bore it all the way to the main.
Okay.
We're gonna dig down to where this one's at, and he's either gonna go to this saddle, but this is 3/4, and we can't hook the inch up, so we'll probably just shut the corp off and then go over me to you to hook up a new line.
Put a new cork and then 1 inch.
And if it's cast iron like we think it is, we're gonna go back to the old one and go with a 3/4 to inch corp.
So you're gonna,
Confidence-wise in that line, I have no confidence. When I went down there and touched it and pinhole after pinhole, we squeezed it off and water was still shooting out of there. Finally got it off and 4 more pinholes popped up.
and we'll bore it deeper than that?
We're gonna bore it 7 foot down.
Okay.
He's gonna go under the storm sewer, which is 5 foot down, and then we're gonna come up to the main.
Okay.
And we're gonna push it closer to the curb. so it's not in the middle of the road. So if it does leak, it's in the curb and the storm sewer.
You don't have to dig up the
Hopefully.
whole road if there's a problem.
Then we called Paul up about if we had to do the drain tiling and all of that. He said, no, if you're confident this is what everything is and everything's solid, fill it up and,
Yeah, with no dirt on it,
Yeah.
that's what we saw.
Well, the movie's still dripping. It's running in the movie.
Yeah, yeah, you go to now, it's still,
but tomorrow the saw guy's coming back to saw a bunch of hunks out, the curb out. And then Thursday, Carl thought he could come down and bore that line.
So on the north side, that curb has to be cut out.
Yep, the north
You have to
side.
cut that, even though there's a seam
Yep.
there.
We're going all the way a little past, goes like this, then it humps up. We're gonna go a little past that where everything slopes down.
Past the seam then.
Yep. That's where Mr. G's goes out there every winter and has to chop ice because it builds up. And so we're gonna try to get rid of all of that and make it to where it runs. Then over on this side, if you look, there's an inlet for the storm sewer. We're gonna cut that out and try to fix that. That's all broke up. That's a little more intense there. But everything was very solid underneath there. If it wouldn't have, water line wouldn't have been there.
Is that the storm sewer that goes down Main, or does that one go east on Fifth to Juniper?
That goes to Fifth to Juniper. Then about where that blue mark is, there's a storm sewer that comes from the north side over.
Oh, those drop boxes go west?
They go west. Mr. G's is the only one there, and that goes across and then goes west to Mrs. Schweitzer and then down Juniper, then to Mettler's.
Okay. That's what it is.
That's all the 32-inch storm sewer there.
so how long you plan on having that area opened up?
It'll be at least Friday by the time we start bringing stuff up, and hopefully
Don't get much rain or
Monday,
anything.
Tuesday.
Too messy. Sounds like
We're
next
ready
week
to-
it'll straighten out again.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
Weekend doesn't sound
Because
good.
hopefully I can get Carl, he's got that big packer on his excavator. Once they get everything shut off and we get that out, that we can fill that hole in and he can pack that down, then it's,
Roller packer on there.
you know, he's got that vibrator, that big
Oh.
vibrator.
Well, that would explain why it humped up there.
Yep. Oh, yeah, the minute
That
he
spot.
pushed it up, there was 2 holes like this, that water just squished up out of, and we're
There
digging.
wasn't seepage from the drop box and so
Nope.
forth getting underneath it.
That's what we thought it all was,
That's
because
what-
we took the concrete out,
Makes
and
sense.
there was water all over there, but it was laying on that felt. And you could drive, and it was pretty solid, till you got that felt out, and then he drove over it, and,
The little fear.
get out of there!
I'm stuck.
Well, good. Get that taken care of.
Yep, getting her fixed.
But that's where that's at, and then we called Paul at 5 and asked him about not doing the drop or the things, and he said, that's fine.
It's kind of why we went away from copper lines to having only plastic.
Yep. And they might have done the copper line because of all the fuel stuff that was out there. We did 6th Street, or 5th Street there, we took a lot of that out. We did Main Street. Because Carl asked that, and I said, well, we engineer put it all down through Main Street, right through there, so I would sure think we could do it here.
And they used to have test wells on that street right there. didn't they?
Anything else, Blaine?
No, I,
Dewey, you
Glad
have
we found
something?
it.
You good?
Pool's all done, we got everything winterized, all the nets
Shut
are
down?
down.
Pools, the RV.
Yep, the only thing they gotta do is do the wading pool yet. And I thought he was supposed to do that 2 weeks ago in the message I got, and it isn't done, so I gotta call him up.
Excellent. You're good, Blaine?
Yep.
Wade, Barron, you good? Good. Next meeting is
Lisa?
18th?
I don't have anything now. Thank
You
you.
weren't gonna, we got plenty of money to spend?
I got one other thing, we did get the dial thing in the water, BY pit.
Oh, you got that.
That is all set up, and it does ring us.
Did it, has it called you yet? Good.
No, they call us on a test.
Good.
You got her done, huh?
Yep, we got my number in there, then Wade's, then the 925 number. And if he didn't answer like he did in court, we stuck his cell phone in there.
You know, I tried to
So that is
answer.
if there's a problem.
And then it's Lisa's?
Pit?
Nope, then it's Michael's.
And I'll bet I answered before they did.
No, you won't.
2-5 roll over to you?
He was in court that day,
Yeah,
so
but I
he
couldn't
had
answer the
dis.
phone because I was in court last week Thursday.
Then we figured, well, maybe he, since he's the only one on, it just rings to him. So we stuck his number in there later on, he told me he was in
There's
court.
no motion on that. Okay, forget it. Next meeting, when is it, Dewey?
November.
What is today?
11th.
What is today?
18th.
The 4th?
Before.
What's 14 days?
It's up on there.
18th.
I said the 18th.
Oh, good man. We need to go into executive session.
Move we go to executive session pursuant to personnel.
Second.
All those in favor, aye.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everyone.